Hello. Didn't see you there. It's my valedictorian medal. There you go. One more. Try the other way. Beautiful. There it is.
Yeah, because Debbie's trying to get your
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And our valedictorian with a GPA of 4.39 is Nick Pupa.
Good evening, families, friends, staff, and fellow students. I'm very grateful for this opportunity to speak to you tonight, representing the Foothills Christian class of 2017. I wasn't going to take a break for applause there, but Michael Bailey told me just before this, he said, every time you say 2017, people are going to cheer. First off, I'd like to thank my family and all those who have had an impact on the person I've become. I know all of us have been greatly blessed by the staff of Foothills that has cared for us like their own children over the last 4 years. I'd like to give a special shout out to Mr. McIntyre right here. Also Mr. Owen. These guys have been there for me every step of the way just to show me what it really is to be a man of God. They've led by example and just shown me what it really takes to live a life that's pleasing to God, so I appreciate them for that. Most importantly, I'd like to thank Mrs. Switzer, who told me freshman year I would never get better grades than Caleb Hammond. So, good motivation right there. Putting on the stage tonight. So I think all of us graduating seniors can agree that we have changed more in the last 4 years than any other period of time in our lives. 4 years ago, none of us knew the first thing about economic trade-offs, opportunity costs. Still doesn't know. But today we understand that the chicken crossed the road to maximize its utility, apparently. 4 years ago, we would have stumbled and stuttered trying to answer the question, what is truth? Well, today, Collie doesn't know this one, but we learned that it's a transcendent fundamental reality, or reality as God sees it, depending on which Bible teacher you had. And 4 years ago, none of us could drive ourselves to school, and we needed rides from our parents. Today, Justin Eicher still can't drive himself to school. He needs rides from his parents. Since we showed up right out of Wichita for our first day of freshman year, we have all grown so much. We've grown in knowledge with the help of our hardworking teachers. Through over 100 chapels and 8 semesters of Bible classes, we've grown spiritually as well. And with the exception of Noah Oliver, we've all grown physically. With all that growth, we're much better prepared for life than our peers who are not afforded the same privilege as us in attending the school. We owe our parents a debt of gratitude for their sacrifices to make this opportunity possible. This school has taught us a biblical worldview that allows us to understand God's principles for living. Now that we are entering the real world, it's time to put that knowledge to work for the kingdom of God. Most of us have been in a relatively sheltered bubble of safety and stability up until now. Tonight, we celebrate leaving that bubble to accomplish God's plan for our lives. I'd like to read to you an analogy on how we should do this according to Oswald Chambers. If you yourself do not cut the lines that tie you to the dock, God will have to sever them and send you out to sea. Put everything in your life afloat upon God, going out to sea on the great swelling tide of His purpose, and your eyes will be opened. If you believe in Jesus, you are not to spend all your time in the calm waters just inside the harbor, full of joy, but always tied to the dock. You have to get out past the harbor, into the great depths of God, and begin to know things for yourself. Begin to have spiritual discernment. My hope and prayer for my classmates is that we can all live bold lives that bring glory to our Maker. As our flesh falls short time and time again, I pray that we will be able to rely on the strength of the Holy Spirit to accomplish God's will. Let me pray. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we're so thankful to you. And Lord, we can come up here and we can celebrate our achievements and what we've gone through, but Lord, like Caleb said, It's nothing without you, Lord. It's all vain, and aside from you, Lord, nothing we do matters at all, Lord. And I just pray as we step out into the world that you would make each one of us just a servant, Lord. That we would serve the world the way Jesus served. And I just ask that every time that we try to make something about ourselves or about other people, Lord, pray that we would just be reminded that it's all vanity, Lord, and that your Holy Spirit is the only thing that really matters to us. And so I just pray, as I see a lot of these people for the last time, Lord, I just ask that you would just be with all of us and bless us and keep us. Amen. Finally, I'd like to pray an Old Testament blessing over my classmates that my mother has prayed to me every single day that I've gone to high school, and twice on the days that I rode my motorcycle. So it's, may the Lord bless you and keep you, and make his face shine upon you, and be gracious to you. May he lift up his countenance upon you, and give you peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. Candace Pupa.
Row 4, please stand.
Okay, where's the campus?
Class of 2017, please move your tassels from the right side to the left side.